Hey guys, it's Vic. How you doing? I often get the comment about genetics. How much do genetics play a role in the appearance of our physiques and the development of our physiques? And how much does our own energy, effort, and attention put on that? And how much effect do we have on our own physiques and how they appear? So which part of it? Is it genetics or is it hard work? Well, here's the long and short of it. It's a really hard question to answer. But I think that the question is phrased kind of the wrong way. Of course, genetics plays a role in almost everything. The physique shape is really not determined necessarily only by genetics. It's determined by genetics and my specific contribution to the way I look. And your body and your physique is determined by your genetics with the contribution that you make. So it's very challenging to isolate the two things. What I don't like is to just throw my hands up in the air and say everything is left to genetics. You'll never see a competitive bodybuilder complaining about his genetics. You'll never see an Olympic athlete complaining about his genetics. And you'll never see anybody who's achieved anything really complaining about their genetics. Imagine if someone said to you that you were predetermined to have a certain intellect. And then wouldn't you be insulted by that? Wouldn't you say to yourself, well, what if I read more? Well, what if I go to school? Don't you think that you could sort of have some other skills that might compensate for the lack of intelligence that you believed that you have? Certainly, hard work plays a role in just about everything. What I don't want you to do is give up. Don't believe that because your bicep isn't peaked now that it can't be later. You may not have put the exact effort into it, and maybe your genetics with that specific contribution that you make is what creates the peaked biceps. We don't know. There's not a meter that says you're genetically limited and here's what you're going to end up with. We don't know that. And by the way, most people that work hard, they never feel that way. They never feel shorted or slighted. So I'm going to encourage you, quit worrying about how much genetics plays a role and how much you play a role. Your contribution means a heck of a lot. Don't feel unempowered. You can do this. You can create a physique that is just remarkable. Don't give it up. Just don't give up and say, it's my genetics, I can't. You'd be surprised. You'd be really surprised. I've seen amazing things. So visit me on Facebook or say hello at Vic's Natural. I just hope that this lifted you up if you feel stuck and that you can't achieve something because of some kind of concept. And don't let anybody else out there on the internet or anywhere else say, that's genetics, that's this. It's genetics, but your specific contribution means a lot. Take care, all the best, peace, love, and muscles.